Welcome to Controversial Calls, and I'm C the Surfer. And today we're going to talk about something that's extremely controversial and nobody can possibly agree on. Today's topic is the 5 greatest rappers. And this has been a lot of controversy between that category. My 5 greatest rappers of all time wasn't based on just rap alone, because I don't think you can really judge rappers on just rap. You got to judge on their impact on the culture. You got to judge on their net worth. You got to judge on what they've built since, who they brought up, and you got to judge at what they're doing now. And so I then came to the conclusion that number 1 is without a doubt Jay-Z. I don't think that's up for debate, because everything that Jay-Z was then and was now is what it is. You could argue that, it's because Tupac, Biggie died. You could argue because NWA fell apart. But as it remains to this day, there is no greater rapper. Bars-wise, you can debate. But when you put all of it together as far as relevancy, Jay-Z is definitely number 1. And that's non-discussion. So number 2. Number 2, and it's not because I'm a millennial, because I'm not, it's Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne is number 2. This one I kind of debated, but when you look at the overall picture, lyrically, he's probably the better rapper out of all rappers. No matter who you consider, no matter if you're considering Scarface, if you're considering Big L, if you're considering anybody from Wu-Tang Clan, Lil Wayne outdoes every single rapper. Lyrically. Metaphorically, he's on point. He's proved to us he can storytell and do it with the best of them if he was to go that route. And it's not comparable, in my opinion. Net worth wise, he may have troubles, but as far as what he's built these days in the culture, he is a founding father to most artists now, and he's proven that he could go outside of his lane, which you see pretty much in artists like Juice WRLD. You see pretty much in artists like 21 Savage now, and Post Malone, as far as going out with rock and hip hop all at the same time. So I'm pretty sure Lil Wayne's impact is largely bigger than Tupac's, which is very controversial. Now, number 3, Tupac. Tupac is at number 3, is below Jay-Z and Lil Wayne, because he is relevant today more because of his interviews and the things that he said rather than his music. And mind you, I struggle with Tupac as well. Tupac was not the best lyricist in the 90s. That belonged to Biggie. And Biggie is not considered in this top 5 because when you boil down to it, Biggie only put out 2 albums. 3 if you want to count the double album. But that's not enough projects to say that he's one of the greatest of all times. Great lyricist. Great storyteller. Great rapper. But not the greatest of all time. So we got number 4. And number 4 was a struggle for me because I listened to a lot of music. I listened to a lot of genres and genres of rap, because there are different genres of rap. And I came to the conclusion it is Eminem. You can say anything you want about his upbringing, say anything you want about his style, but his wordplay is undeniable. The way that he is able to twist things and storytelling is on point. Anything that M does, really, lyric-wise, is off the charts. And I believe it is a great level. It's more elevated than I've seen or I've heard from any other rapper. And Ice Cube was really good. Really good. As far as the way he came out with saying things. So, Eminem is safe as number 4. So, number 5. And number 5 was a huge one too. And it was a lot to think about. So, number 5. And a lot of people are going to give me heat if a lot of people watch this video. But if you do watch this video, just think for a second. Number 5, whether you agree or not, is Drake. And Drake is number 5, and I can honestly put him there because his impact on the culture. Drake is able to expand in different lanes, like Tupac, like Lil Wayne. He's able to go with relate to reggae. He's able to relate to, right now, UK music. He's able to relate to the singing and the rapping. But we all agree he has got put on as a rapper, so we label him as a rapper, even though he is an artist. But because he was put on to a rapper, I'm pretty sure we've seen the extent of the bars he has set. Not to mention, he has made you, whether you want to admit it or not, he has made you forget about the common beef. As much as you say Pusha Thanos, he's made you forget about Pusha T. As much as you want to forget about him and Chris Brown, he made you forget about that beef as well. Greatness is a period of time and obstacles you have gone over. Drake has lasted throughout all those and is still here. Not to mention the bars that he come with is great. If you don't agree, go to 5 a.m. in Toronto and then press that comment button. Let me know what you think. Those are the 5 greatest of all time. Thanks for watching this video. Now, if you are an artist, make sure you send your music into PUNDIT, the number 4, the letter U, @gmail.com.